PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 8th day of September. Everybody getting back to work after a long Labor Day holiday weekend. Let's look at some of the shots around the network this morning. First off, coming from the Inverness Skycam. Looks like a little fog out there around the Cahaba River, but the sky above is mostly clear. Mount Cheaha Skycam. Wouldn't that be a great place to be? Brian Peters of our group is up there, as a matter of fact. I think he's been up there basically for the last 3 months. The sky mostly clear. And from Demopolis, looking right down the Tombigbee River, you can see the lights of that big grain elevator glistening off the Tombigbee River. Well, it's kind of a benign weather pattern. No major upper air features. That's the upper air chart there at 500 millibars. And the water vapor satellite shot. The core of the westerlies are way up north. Nice trough over the western part of Canada. We do note that low that is forming off the coast of North Carolina, producing that little comma-shaped convective mass, and that'll be moving up the coast. Not really a classic tropical system, but still that's going to bring some wind and rain to the upper part of the Atlantic coast. But around here, things are pretty quiet. And obviously, no severe weather risk here today. The risk is from the northeastern tip of Colorado up to the Canadian border. And rain for the next 5 days. Not very much. This is valid through Saturday evening, and this is suggesting barely enough to measure, as the weather for the next 5 days should be a lot like yesterday. There might be a shower around, but probably not very many. But right after this period, we do think rain will be increasing by Sunday and early next week. And the tropics, again, we talked about that little thing on the Carolina coast, but we do have a new tropical storm out there, Fred, way out in the eastern Atlantic. Pretty decent-looking system, just southwest of the Cape Verde Islands, but there's a big weakness in the subtropical ridge north of the system, and accordingly, the thing's going to turn north and not move very fast. Steering currents kind of collapse out there. The Hurricane Center brings it up to a hurricane later this week and then weakens it to a tropical storm. And I mean, it just doesn't move much at all over the next 5 days, just drifting north. And most every system out there in that position doesn't bother the United States. But as always, we'll watch that. You know, I thought Fred might be a big newsmaker this year, but if that's going to be the story, it will be a storm that will be forgotten pretty quickly, I'm afraid. Look at the modeling. This is the OZGFS at 1 o'clock today at 500 millibars. Vortmax up around Indianapolis. But again, the core of the stronger dynamics are way up north in Canada. And down below that, pretty much like yesterday, just enough moisture for a few isolated showers, nothing more than that. And again, we note that surface low along the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Wednesday, that surface low is drifting east. And again, the moisture awfully shallow here, so most everybody will be dry. Same thing on Thursday and on Friday. No real change. So today through Friday, mid to upper 80s, partly sunny. A shower possible, yes, but not likely for any one given neighborhood. Saturday, starting off the weekend, we note that upper low out there across the nation's midsection. We'll keep an eye on that. Still far enough away really not to influence the weather. In fact, Saturday at this point looks awfully dry if this is right. So for now, wet weather does not seem to be an issue for the college football games. But Sunday, here comes the moisture. And there's been pretty decent consistency in this. That upper low is getting a little bit closer, and maybe a chance that we'll see an increase in showers and storms. And the same thing on Monday of next week. And a week from today looks relatively moist. So after a pretty dry setup through Saturday, looks like rain chances should increase by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And way out there at the end of the forecast on the 23rd of September, hey, look at that nice trough over the east. If that's right, we'll have a dry slot in here, and that would be noticeably cooler. But again, we don't know. That's out there right there at the equinox, the first official day of fall. But it's just voodoo. We're out there peaking. And again, like we've talked about for a long time here, no sign of any tropical issues in the Gulf. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.